Hey, good evening. How are all of my Gemini soul family members out there doing? I hope you're doing great. My name is Morty. I'm excited to be doing this read for the sign of Gemini tonight. Today is March 15th. It's Friday, and it is 8:11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I thought I would do a read for the sign of Gemini for the month of April 2019. So Gemini, we just want to see what energies, what prominent energies are resonating ahead of many of you in the month of April. See if we can kind of better equip you and prepare you for those energies so that you can attract the stronger, higher frequencies in your life, raise your elevation, raise your vibration, your happiness, and better prepare you on how to avoid the limiting energies. This is a general read for the collective, so it's not a personal read. Keep in mind this read will be for some Geminis, but it won't be for all. You just kind of have to stick around and see if the energies that I pick up on here, if they resonate with you. Yeah, it's exciting to read all the comments that so many of you leave. It's great to be able to connect with your energies and to hear your stories and to learn that you guys are connecting with the energies in these reads, that you're finding your truth here. It's fun. It's pretty fascinating. I'm very grateful for that. And if you guys didn't share that with me, I wouldn't know that. So thank you. Yeah, I just love what you guys are allowing me to be able to create with this channel. It's been a fun journey. And I feel a lot of gratitude towards all of you guys, because you guys are what make this channel possible. Yeah, so your sun sign might be in Gemini, or maybe your moon or rising is in Gemini, or you might just be checking up on a Gemini in your life, or you could just be intuitively guided to have come across this channel, come across this read. Welcome. I'm happy to have you regardless. Stick around, right? Trust the energy that led you to this channel, right? To this reading specifically. That's kind of how energy and spirit works. And if you just kind of stick around, you'll feel whether or not it resonates for you, and whether or not this is something that's meant for you. Anyways, so Gemini, great zodiac sign. You're an air sign. So I'm a sun sign Aquarius, which is air. So there are some traits that I really resonate well with Gemini. Like, for example, Geminis have a great sense of humor. I love a healthy sense of humor. Very witty and intelligent, clever minds, and I'm drawn to that. I love those qualities. You're very enthusiastic. You can be very expressive, intelligent, and intellectual. Right? You kind of get charged up in those intellectual kind of conversations, right? Some of those deep conversations, which I get is the air in me with the Aquarius. You can be indecisive, though. You can lack direction at times. You can come across being anxious, even a little bit superficial. Anyways, those are just some of the fun traits that follow the sign of Gemini that I thought I'd just throw out there. Okay, so Gemini, let's see what you have going and what's going on for you in the month of April 2019. First thing I'm going to do is pull an affirmation card for you to see which affirmation would be best suited for you to hear, taking you into the month of April. I love these affirmations. I stand by them. I trust my guides on the affirmations that they're pulling from the deck, because I shuffle the deck several times, but I shuffle it one more time here with the camera on, and then I split the deck 3 times. I pull the bottom card, and that's your affirmation taking you into the read. And I do the same process on the opening energy taking you into the read. By the way, Gemini, your background music today is 432 hertz, the deepest healing, letting go of fear and inner conflict. It felt right, so I went with it. Okay, beautiful Gemini. You drew the affirmation of friendship, the number 14, which reduces to the number 5. Friendship, great affirmation. Bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too. Bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too. Bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding true. That's beautiful. This is not an affirmation that I see coming up very much, right? So I kind of welcome it with a breath of fresh air. It's fantastic. Gemini, stepping into the month of April, right? Attracting maybe some new friendships in your life, right? Just deep, meaningful friendships. I don't know. I mean, honestly, what I'm feeling for many of you Gemini is going into the month of April. I mean, I think many of you are, some of you are going to like meet your new best friend for the first time. And it'll be the two of you coming together, creating a beautiful friendship and relationship. For others, I think you might be strengthening a few of the existing relationships that you already have, just creating a stronger sense of love and trust and understanding, sharing and laughter. It's a great affirmation. It makes me excited for you, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, April 2019. Opening energy, taking you into your read today. Taking you into the month of April, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands it can be a limiting energy. It represents the energy of being on the defensive, right? Feeling like you need to defend yourself. This is the energy taking you into the read. So some of you Geminis, you may be needing to defend something that you've been spending your time on in your life. Defending your actions, defending your thinking, defending your understanding, defending your choices. Many of you will be defending your choices. And for some of you, right, this is almost all within you, like your own little inner struggle of questioning yourself, kind of causing yourself to be on the defense, right? I'm really feeling that, right, for a lot of you, that last part where Gemini, you're in your head, right? I'm an Aquarius, so I'm in my head a lot. I live in my head. I get it, right? So many of you Gemini, you're in your head, and you've been in your head for a little while, and you've been questioning something that you've been doing. Question the logic to it, this questioning the sense to it. Yeah, it's kind of having that inner debate. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Gemini, we now have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups represents limiting energy. This represents the energy of how we're looking at life. This is looking at life a little negatively, a little pessimistically. The figure in the card is staring down into the water, and she's focused on these three cups. They've all spilled and tipped over. Spilled cups represent disappointments, right? Heartbreaks, losses. They're in the water, right? So I think I sense for Gemini, there's a lot of feeling here. What it represents, feeling and love, right? So it really could have hurt your heart, and maybe on 3 different occasions for some of you. But they're heavy enough energies, Gemini, to where some of these energies, they've been hard to release and to let go. And really, the only way to truly let go of these energies is to do what the figure in the cup needs to do. She needs to look to her left or right. She needs to kind of take her focus off of the negative and the setback and the loss. She needs to recognize the gain and the growth that came from these experiences, that there are full cups being offered to her. She just needs to recognize that, right? And if she did, she could now feel gratitude. Life wouldn't be so bleak. All right, Gemini, tell me more. Too many cards. Tell me more. Okay. Gemini, we have the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups would be water sign energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Queen, so female energy, but it doesn't have to be. It's the energy this card represents. Is the Queen of Cups is the most loving queen. She can be pretty emotional, right? Sometimes overly emotional, as she sits with her feet in the water. Water representing feeling and emotion. She's also sitting under a full moon, so just magnify that. Right? But she's understanding and compassionate. She has a very warm, loving energy to her. Similar to the Empress, you know, the Queen of Cups. Can only be the most loving queen to everybody around her because she's learned to love herself first. Okay, Gemini, we now have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords represents the energy of turning and walking the other direction, walking from one thing towards something different. Like the figure in the card, she's been in battle, and she's chosen, for whatever reason, to lie down her swords and to turn around, walk the other direction. Where's she walking towards? She's following the birds. That may mean something to some of you out there, right? She's following the birds. The skies are parting. There's light and hope coming through the sky. So I think wherever she's headed, it's a better direction. I say she, but it's he or she. This thing about the crystal vision tarot set is so many of these images are female characters, which I love. So I'll say she a lot, but it's he or she. Okay, beautiful. I know this card was definitely meant to come out for you, Gemini. The way it flipped when I was shuffling. It's the Ten of Cups. So Gemini, this is a relationship. This is two people coming together. It's the Ten of Cups, not the Two of Cups. So what I'm feeling for many of you Gemini is these energies, they're experienced energies, right? It's a little more mature, coming together. Some have already been in relationships. Some may have already been in marriages even, right? But this is the two of you. For those of you that this represents a romantic relationship, that is, you seem like you're experienced energies coming together. There's a great energy in this card as I hold it. I really like the way he's holding both her and the child. I just feel a lot of unconditional love and acceptance in this card. In fact, what I'm feeling like is, I mean, he's holding her from behind. It's like, you know, that's like he has her back. He has her back for life. It's a great energy for you, Gemini. So I think for some of you, for those of you where it represents a romantic relationship, I think it may represent a brand new kind of relationship for you with this person. And I think there will be other Geminis where this will represent somebody that you already know, that you already have a friendship with or a relationship with, and this is going to be about strengthening that relationship. You know, it's like two people that are already committed, maybe even already be married in some cases, but you're recommitting yourselves to one another again. It's just a higher vibration of love being felt and experienced between the two of you, which is a beautiful thing. All right, Gemini, tell me more. Tell me more. Too many cards there. Okay, got 3 cards, Gemini. We have the Chariot, which is the card of Cancer. So some of you may be in a relationship with a Cancer, right? Or you could have Cancer as your moon or rising sign. Or maybe close to Cancer on your planetary chart. But this represents change, right? Change that's coming into your atmosphere. She's being pulled by a white horse and a black horse, representing the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. They're 2 opposing dichotomies, right? Sometimes they want to run opposite directions, you know, because one is emotional and the other one is more logical and practical. But she seems to be managing both of them pretty firmly, pretty assuredly. She holds the rein of the chariot with just one arm. She's guided by eagles, so she knows her direction. So I think for many of you Gemini, this represents change, right? Change that's coming into your atmosphere. Okay, we now have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is coming in under the 5 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles represents the energy of 2 people working together. The man is working on the stone fountain, and the woman is working in the garden, tending to the garden. So 2 people working hand in hand together, right, to create and manifest together. They're not alone, though. They're working with help of the universe, represented by this bird flying between them with a seed in its beak, and it's getting ready to drop that seed. It's the universe stepping in, providing help and assistance, right? Whatever it is these 2 have been manifesting. Okay, Gemini. Coming in under the Queen of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups. Aces represent beginnings. Cups represent emotions and feelings, love. So Gemini, this is a beginning starting for many of you that you're really going to be excited about, right? That you're going to have a lot of vested feelings, a lot of emotion and love towards. Be very exciting for you. And again, that's coming in under the Queen of Cups. Okay, we now have the Star card, which is the card of Aquarius. This is a card about manifesting all of your hopes and dreams, right? This is all your wishes coming true. It's a beautiful card, beautiful energy. The figure in the card, she's pretty serious about what she's manifesting, right? She's coming in balanced with 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land. She pours 1 cup on dry land, she pours the other cup in the water. I mean, she's balanced with all of this. She makes sure that she's standing underneath 8 stars too, 8 bringing her luck and good fortune. Yeah, Gemini, whatever this is that you're trying to manifest, I think you're very serious about it. That's coming in under the 6 of Swords. Okay, Gemini, we now have the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands represents the energy of getting ready to chart out on a new adventure, just like the figure in this card. She sits on the side of this hill. She's looking at the paths ahead of her, right? Trying to get a sense of what lies ahead. She pulls out her crystal ball, holds it in front of her, lets the illumination of the sun glimmer on it so that she can see exactly what's coming. Yeah, just looking over here, you know, she has her lion next to her, you know, representing power and strength. So Gemini, looks like you could be, some of you are getting ready to begin a new journey, exciting journey. It's coming in under the Ten of Cups, right? Which is the relationship card. There's two people, two energies coming together. So this new relationship, right, that many of you Geminis will have in your life, right? Or this existing relationship that's now flourishing and growing more, taking you both on an exciting journey together. Okay, we now have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is coming in under the Chariot. Seven of Swords represents the energy of the figure in the card. He's bending down to pick up these two swords on the ground. In the meantime, his other 5 swords, they're flying above his head. He's being taunted with them by the ravens. Whatever this represents to you, this sense of resistance in your life, Gemini, it can represent, you know, going into something feeling like you're a little better prepared than you truly were. It's not serving you to stay in this. Whatever this feels like an uphill battle for you in your life, right? That kind of resistance. So whatever it represents to you, Gemini, you're being encouraged to let it go, to step away. Doesn't matter who won, who lost, just disengage. Again, that's coming in under the Chariot. Okay, energy taking Gemini out of your read today is Judgment. This is a great card, a great energy to have. Show up in your read, Gemini, right? What it represents is it represents the energy of judgment in any form in your life, whether it's you being judged, Gemini, or you judging other people, or, and I think this may be the case with many of you, Gemini, it's you judging yourself. Because we're hard on ourselves, right? Especially as air signs. Because we're always in our head all the time, questioning things, questioning ourselves. But this judgment coming to an ending. It's interesting that, you know, energy taking you into the month, at the beginning of the month, right? What I was feeling with this isn't so much about having to defend yourself to others as it is having to defend yourself to yourself, right? By the end of the month, it ends, it goes away. So April's kind of a beautifully transformative month for many of you Geminis. Okay, Gemini, I have your read done now. I need to take a few moments. I need to look at it, see the relationship of the cards one with the other, kind of feel what it is they're trying to tell me, and then I can share your read with you. So hang on just a few moments. I think I have it. I mean, this is an exciting read for you, Gemini. It's a beautiful read. I mean, I'm seeing and I'm feeling a lot of growth and a lot of potential here in your read. Opening energy, taking us into your read, right? Friendship. And here we have this Ten of Cups, right? It's two energies coming together in absolute, unquestionable love and trust. In many cases, it'll be a friendship. For others, it'll be a romantic relationship. But friendship is always a beautiful thing, right? Sometimes you just go into it as friends and you just see what happens from there. So, opening energy, taking you into the month, right? Is that energy of feeling like you're on the defense. And like I said, for many of you Gemini, I think you're on the defense. You're in your own court, right? This is your own courtroom in your head, questioning things, questioning whatever it is that you've been spending your energy on. But I feel for many of you, you've been spending your energy, right, with another person. in some way, shape, or form, right? Trying to communicate and work together to create and manifest. But I feel like whatever this has been about for it's different for each of you Gemini, but I feel like there's been some setbacks and some disappointments that have come along the road, the journey with this. And those are represented in these 3 spilled cups. So for some of you Gemini, it's really, you're in your head on this too, of just what these disappointments represent and mean to you. What I'm encouraging you to do, Gemini, is I'm encouraging you to not focus on the pain and the loss that was felt here, but focus on the growth. Just take a few minutes to step back and allow that heavy energy to go. Free yourself up. Look at the growth and the experience that's there. I mean, hey, you're here to tell about it, Gemini. There's nothing to be bleak over. So for many of you Gemini, the month of April is going to be a pretty magical month for you in terms of love and in terms of self-love and love that you're sharing, right, with friendships and people around you. For many of you, right, you're going to be stepping into a loving new beginning. It's exciting. I'm happy for you, Gemini. This is a great energy. So, for some of you Gemini, you're going to be walking away from one thing, walking towards an Aquarius. For others, you're going to be walking towards all your hopes, wishes, and dreams. And others, maybe both. Some of you may be walking away from an Aquarius too. Many of you are walking into a beautiful, loving relationship. Romantic relationship or just a very meaningful friendship. It can also be work-related and business too. But I see the 2 of you, right, experiencing a journey together. This isn't short-term. This feels like there's some longevity to it. This has some teeth and some merit to it. This friendship, this relationship for you, Gemini. This looks like a long road. It's not a short road. It's a big journey. And for many of you Gemini, what all of this means and translates to is this resistance, this uphill battle that you feel like you've been in for quite some time, right? Probably the same, right, 7 of Swords that's tied to this 7 of Wands, right? The same battle that's causing you to question yourself, coming to an end, right? Your Chariot is arriving. These energies are going to end. You'll have truth and understanding now. You'll have no judgment, right? So you'll have peace of mind. What is this music? The deepest healing, soothing tunes and vibrations that I chose, right? For Gemini, for a reason. Gemini, for many of you, this just feels magical and transformative, right? And judgment going, peace of mind. It's a great thing for you, Gemini. All right, I think I'm done with your read. You had a beautiful read. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you for all of you that have chosen to watch this read. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you're able to connect with it and find your truth, find part of your story in this read. I think there's some good insight and direction, right, for all of us moving ahead, especially Gemini. Thank you for all the comments, likes, subscribes, and shares. I love reading all of them. I love connecting with each and every one of you, getting to know you a little bit better. I love this soul family that we're creating on this channel, right? It's been a great journey, a fun journey. Thank you for all the beautiful donations that many of you have made towards the channel, large or small, doesn't matter. This is how I live, right? This is what I do. So, and I feel so blessed and so grateful to be able to do it, right? And it's you guys that make this possible for me, so I'm forever indebted to all of you. I mean that. Okay, Gemini, have an amazing April. You have an exciting month ahead of you. Thanks again.